Ambitious.
Outgoing.
Dynamic.
Versatile.
Positive.
Fun.
Overcoming.
Kind.
Resilient.
Family.
Family.
Perseverance.
Persistent.
Chaotic.
Unique.
CSD definitely takes a more individualistic approach than most other schools. CSD knows how to prioritize each student's strengths rather than just making every single person do the exact same thing.
Yeah, I think one thing that makes CSD very unique is the community of it. CSD is very much a family, and every student, as well as all the faculty and staff, really work to make a personal connection with everyone that they run into, and that makes it much easier to understand and support academics from what each individual needs.
CSD focuses on not only just making sure students get the education they need and deserve, which they do, but also they realize that kids have a life outside of school.
We get to really direct how we learn. I know I've had a unique experience to participate in an independent study where I got to design my own class, which ended up being a focus in Swahili, in the culture surrounding the Swahili language.
Well, what I think makes CSD really unique is that the staff and admin really care for each student a lot more, and also they're really good at incorporating creative ways of learning based on what the student is interested in.
It's that it's more bonded, it's more close. You have easy access to all your teachers, and it's more one-on-one.
They were kind and nice to me, and they were lovely, and they were great friends.
I mean, I feel like my entire time here at CSD has been super support driven, and nothing I've done, I feel like I've done by myself.
I've never felt so comfortable with my teachers or with a principal.
I don't even want to call them teachers. They're more like family members. They don't just support you when you're in your class. They support you anywhere else.
Specifically the admin. You can tell that they never take the easy way out when it comes to students' well-being. They are very, they're well within the interest of the students themselves, and they work really hard to create such a culture that is very supportive.
And my experience within student government has really helped me learn how to lead within an organization, as well as to help shape the growth of an organization and really see a vision of the future of that beyond even when I will be within it.
Service definitely has had an impact on me, as CSD has allowed me to do that, and they have encouraged me to do service.
So I fell in love with technology as soon as I took it. I just couldn't get enough. I would learn on my own, learn outside of class, and this past year, when I feel like I've learned enough to be able to teach it to other people, when everyone was online, I sort of transitioned that into an online course for the middle schoolers. So I was able to teach a middle school coding course for, I think it was around 80 kids. Yeah, which is very awesome to be able to give them the same chance that I got in high school.
The impact that sports had on me was tremendous. I was able to play varsity soccer for almost 4 years and a season of varsity basketball, and just bonding with my teammates and the coaches, and being on 5 really good teams, all with winning records. I don't think I ever had a losing record all of high school.
Yeah, I'd say I love sports. I'm going to college for sports. Sports are a very big part of my life, but CSD, I love how much it it focuses on the arts, because art is such a cool thing and you can interpret it in so many different ways, and it really gave a lot of people, including myself, a chance to branch out and explore something that I probably wouldn't explore.
This past year has helped me grow as a student and as a person by realizing how important relationships are between everyone and how to stay in contact with the ones I care about, and just looking out for everyone and their well-being and their health, and just making time to help others.
I think this past year has helped me grow in the way that I feel more confident in doing what I actually want to do, not what other people are telling me to do, like parents or friends. Like, I'll do what I want to do, and I'll think about that.
Empowered was a new program that came during this year. Given how odd that it is, that class single-handedly helped my mental health, because that class is centric to mental health and culture and trying to figure out the world around you. And that class saved me in the pandemic times, because it was making, given how much this world hurts a lot of times, it's making sense of that pain.
It was a really odd experience learning during a pandemic, but I feel like it shaped me for the better, because I learned a lot of things about myself that I don't think I would have learned during a normal year. So I'm really grateful for that.
This year has given me opportunities to learn how to just sit down and get my work done. I've always had a problem of procrastinating and doing my stuff late or the last minute or while the teacher's picking it up. And this year I figured out how to turn stuff in on time and how to be responsible.
Well, I think this year has really discovered like what I'm really interested in, or what I'm really not interested in, because this year with like all the places closing, I've gotten a lot more free time to really discover my true colors.